Hi fam, welcome back to our channel, Design on the Dollar. I'm your host Ida, and today we are doing a candle holder. It's a glam style candle holder. If you've seen the lamps that looks like this right here, or if you've seen the candles that looks like this right here, well, we're going to do a combination of the two. So let's get right into what we're going to need for this DIY. You're going to need 4 of the spear balls. You're going to need 3 of the Dollar Tree candles, 2 of the Dollar Tree mirrors. You're going to need some type of rod. I'm using the metal one. I got it from a shoe rack that I had that was just laying around, and I just kept all of them for another DIY. You can also use the Dollar Tree little toys that make the noise, because you'll notice that on the DIY ball itself, it has 2 rings, a small one and then a larger one. The rod that I'm using fits right into that small one, and the Dollar Tree's toy would fit right in that outer ring. So you can use that if you don't have it and spray paint it whatever color you want. You can also use wooden dowels and do the same thing. Leave it natural, paint it gold, or even silver if you want. And I'm going to use the silver one just for purposes of getting as close to us as possible. You're going to need a soldering iron or a high temperature glue gun, because you're going to need to melt those areas on the back. Some E6000, your hot glue gun, and hot glue sticks. You're also going to need an X-Acto knife and some form of something to cut your metal or your wood. This is a metal knife to cut because I have metal. So the first thing I did was found something to what size I wanted my largest candlestick, and I picked this base, and I just put my metal rod beside it, and then I marked it of the height, and then I cut it off. And you're going to notice that on one end it's going to be rough, and what I did was took some sandpaper and I just smoothed it out a little bit, because that's going to be in the base of the candle holder. So now we're going to take the soldering iron and we're going to solder out that first inner circle for the metal rod. And I'm using the soldering iron with no tip on it, just the base itself, the shaft. And I'm going to stick it in there, and I'm just going to go around to it right through. And then I'm going to come in with my X-Acto knife, and I'm going to clean up all the excess plastic that melted, because you want that hole to be very smooth, because you want it to be flat. And I'm going to check it to see if it goes through, and it's not at this point, so I am going to solder it some more. It still didn't go through after this try, so I used the soldering iron and I put the rod through it while it was still melting, and this worked. Okay, so now you have this one in, and you're gonna do the same thing to as many of these as you need. And like I said, for this height I needed 4. We did 4. Just wanted to show you guys how to do it. So the next thing we're going to do is assemble our base. For this, you're going to need 2 of the candle holders and 1 of the round mirrors. So you're going to take your round mirror and you're going to sit it flat like this. And you're going to either pre-do this, or you can do it the way everybody else do it, with putting the hot glue on it and the E6000. So you're going to put some E6000 right here. I will set this off to the side to dry. the piece that you just made, and you're going to E6000 it down to the mirror with the mirror side facing up, and you'll have something that looks like this. So after you have your base done, you're going to take your caps for your Christmas bulb ornaments, and you're going to take the center, the hanging mechanism out. And what you're going to do is, what you want to do is get this inner circle cut out. And it's real easy to do. So you're just going to take your X-Acto knife, and it has 2 holes right here that you can start by cutting. And so that's what I do. I just cut down and you're going to keep cutting around until you cut out the center like this, and that's so your rod can pass through. You're going to do, if you have 4 balls, you're going to do 3 of them like that. If you have 3 balls, you're going to do 2 of them like that. The last one you're going to leave completely hold, and you're going to E6000 or hot glue it down in the center of the base of the candlestick holder, just like that. And then you're going to take and put your rod thing together. Guys, I just want to tell you that you put the ball on, put the cap on first, face up, and then you put one of your balls in, and you repeat that process all the way up the rod. And the bottom bulb doesn't have anything on it. So I recommend you sit it down. Once you have all that part done, sit it down, get your last one on. And then you have this, something that looks like this. You want to make sure all of your lines on your balls are lined up the correct way, because you want it to look not cheap and handmade. You want it to look nice. Then you're going to fit it in, fit everything together. This sits in here perfect, right down in here. And you want to press this down, but you want it to be right in the center. And so this is where I will use the hot glue gun. I'm going to use E6000. So I'm going to put some E6000 down there. Once you have it sitting down in here, now you can put hot glue or E6000 around each one of these, or just put a tad bit right up under where you sit it down at. But I don't want to put too much because I don't want any clouding effect. So I'm gonna just lift this back up, and I'm gonna put a little bit right in the center of that. And when I sit it down, I'm going to make sure, trying to make sure it's straight. Want to make sure you get it straight. like that. So now you have that. So then you're going to take your third candle holder, the small one, and you just want to make sure the inside of it is clean. This is going to sit on the top like this. To E6000 this down. Then you're going to take your last round mirror. I'm going to put some E6000. I'm going to put it on the actual disc right here because I don't want to miscalculate the glue. Right, guys, and there you have it. Combination of the two. Okay, fam, here they are. Both of the candle holders completely finished. I think they came out great. And you can also put some type of candle holder up here that's different, and I'm going to show you that in just a second, so it'll look a little bit more like the candle holder that we were mimicking. And as you can see on the small one, I used 3 bulbs. Okay, and that's the other one. Those are some candle holders that I have for years, and I think I got them from a store called Family Dollar. And this is for my bling girls. You see it has bling all around the base of it, and then it also has bling inside of it. So you can use it like that, and also you can either like hot glue it down or E6000 it down if that's how you want it permanently. So you can add one of your blingy candle holders at the top of it, on top of the mirror, and add a candle on the inside. But make sure that it's on a flat surface. Mine's right now are not, and they act like they want to slide off. So I will be securing them on. The only thing is, if I do that, I only have 2, so the third one will not have it. But guys, I really hope you enjoyed these mixture between the lamp and the candle holders. If you do, please give me a big thumbs up. If you're not a part of our YT family, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button and become a part of a loving, supportive family here on YouTube. So don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, like, and share. And until next time, I love you guys. Bye-bye.